Well, welcome back in for 13 days and what is the final finishing up of the inside of the covers and the last few pages. After this, all there is the flip through, the final flip through, which you'll see there's a big change from because I did not videotape the final things that I added on. It was much later, and like I've kind of hinted about before, is that this journal has really gone through a lot of changes, and so I did do some add-ons, not a lot of actual artwork. I just did some printing onto some rice paper, and then I added that to the inside, and I'll talk about that in detail during the flip through, which is the last video in this series for 13 days. So now I am just adding pieces of the collage for the transition from the fabric of the insert of that blind binding to the covers of the inside. And I've not ever done this kind of like a transition from, and I think I talked about that on the front covers, but from fabric to not fabric, but I really enjoyed it from the front and decided to go ahead and do that where it kind of bleeds in. So I am just choosing some of those gel prints that I did. I'll put a link up in the upper right hand corner to the gel print session that I did to make these, in case you hadn't caught that yet. And then I'm going in and putting some gesso on the covers because they seemed up against that white of those papers. They just really seemed kind of yellow, and I wanted to bring them back to white. So I didn't use gesso for the inside covers. I used acrylic white paint, titanium white. Anyway, so I'm just checking out here, going through the journal, making sure that nothing's coming up as everything folds correctly and is smoothly. So the next thing you're going to see is me finishing up those last few pages with the same series of steps, layers that I took on the first set, which you saw possibly prior. So if you didn't see that the last video, at the end of this video will be a link to the entire playlist, as well as the entire playlist will be listed below in the description box as well. Mountains upon my chest for you to climb and find your rest. Couldn't have caught me better yourself. I'm your dream girl. I'm your dream
wake up in the morning, put your coffee on, you stare out the window, pray that I'll come home. You've been in love before, but nothing quite like this. I stole your heart away with just a single kiss. I'm your dream girl. I'm your dream girl.
So the layering that I did for the final layers that I did on the inside pages is I went in with a stencil and either some black archival ink or with black acrylic paint. And then I come in with some gesso and push things back, and then come in with a Stabilo All for some writing. I spray that back, get that good and dry, and then I add my focal piece, which is usually some of the papers that I did the gel printing on. Some of these are their binding, that waste binding that I've saved off of books that I've gone in with some alcohol inks into, and then usually some type of fiber or sari. I've changed it up from page to page.
I've got mountains upon my chest for you to climb and find your rest. You couldn't have caught me better yourself. I'm your dream girl. I'm your dream girl. I'm your dream girl. You wake up in the morning, put your coffee on, you stare out the window, pray that I'll come home. You've been in love before, but nothing quite like this. I stole your heart away with just a single kiss. I'm your dream girl. I'm your dream girl. I'm a woman of the moonlight, lay you down to sleep. I know secrets for you that nobody else would keep. I fell straight from the sky, oh honey, here I am. You've waited your whole life, oh honey, here I stand. I'm your dream girl. I'm your dream I've got mountains upon.
And you'll see here, on the heavier papers, the watercolor papers, I am adding matte gel medium to the back of the paper as well as to the surface of the page. This just helps to get thicker, heavier papers to stick down well.
I'm your dream girl. I'm your dream up in the morning, put your coffee on, you stare out the window, pray that I'll come home. You've been in love before, but nothing quite like this. I stole your heart away with just a single kiss. I'm your dream girl. I'm your dream girl. I'm a woman of the moonlight, lay you down to sleep. I know secrets for you that nobody else would keep. I fell straight from the sky, oh honey, here I am. You've waited your whole life, oh honey, here I stand. I'm your dream girl. I'm your dream girl.
And on the thinner papers, the deli papers, I did use fluid matte medium to adhere those down.
I've got mountains upon my chest for you to climb and find your rest. You couldn't have caught me better yourself. I'm your dream girl. I'm your dream girl. I'm your dream girl. You wake up in the morning, put your